Hello, welcome back. It's been a little bit since I last did the first two because I wanted to give it some time. Um, but we're here. Hopefully you watched the first two and you enjoyed them and you didn't just sit there achingly bored going, is she done talking yet? So that's what I hope. Um, mm, mm. I have a written list of everything that I hopefully can achieve today. Fingers crossed that I can do like three things or three videos, not things. I'm gonna do way more than three things. Um, First out. Oh, goodness me, oh my god. I'm tired. I'm sleepy, but we'll get there in a second. Don't worry. Okay, so first off, first thing on our agenda today is okay, I was wanting to make sure I was recording. I'm like, that would have been awkward if I was just talking to myself for a minute and 4 seconds. Okay. Anyways. First thing is I need to figure out which chunks are slime chunks in our area because I did some Googling. And because of where we sit on the y-axis at like -4 or something, we are in the spawnable area for slimes, which is why we have so many, is because it's basically at this point no longer Y and X and Z. Now it's just X and Z. So I have to make sure that I can figure out which chunks are slime chunks, and then I gotta figure out if I can proof them, because I don't like it. I don't like it. Um, Oh, yes, we want to make sure that we block in all of our villagers. That way I don't have to go too crazy on the villager breeder later. Um, I would like to make all of our farms, not like redstone farms, but like actual farms, because we do need tradable things with villagers, and I think I'm only currently growing a little bit of each thing. So having a lot of each thing would be really helpful. Um, I would like to collect the materials needed for an iron farm, because that is going to make my life just a wee bit easier when we're going to do all the other things. Also, I would like to get a traveling villager to spawn, because I'm so tired of oak wood and cobblestone. And I know that once we get a grindstone villager to go, we're gonna have the ability to get all the other stuff. I digress. I would like more than just stones. Wood would be great. Um, I would like diamond tools and a kit. That would be pretty cool. That'd be pretty nice because I'm not relying on all this iron. Because you don't really, as far as I'm aware, you don't actually need that much iron towards the end of the game. You just need the kits and the tools and the gear and stuff. So there's that. Um, I also don't know if the iron can be smelted down into ingots. I'm not too sure on that. But if we can do that, that'd be kind of helpful. And then I would like to fence in our area of the village. That would be amazing. And that is kind of like our to-do list today. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. And one more time, that's what we're doing. So exciting. Oh god, I always do this. Today's drink of choice. I know. I'm just so predictable. I'd say cover your ears, but I know that this part is, in my opinion, a little bit soothing. That nice little crack. And I also have my ice from earlier, so I can just pour this right on in and it'll be cold. Ah, the best! The best noise. Oh, goodness. Okay. And we also have water. Drink your water, kids. But I drink too much water, so I can do what I want. Because I just drink thousands of gallons of water a day. I'm basically a data center, but instead of useless information, I make you laugh. You're welcome! It looks... You would think that that wouldn't be drinkable, but it is. And also you would think that it would be poison or something. But it's not. Yeah, that's the stuff right there. Okay. Let me just fix my things. This time, I don't have it on a window capture. Isn't that amazing? I think that's pretty amazing. Oh. Nope. I did it wrong. Oh, of course I did. Hold on. Technical difficulties. Okay, cool. We're back. Okay. A little bit of scuffing, but it's fine. It's fine. It's okay. I'm actually so uncertain on how to do this. If I recall, I need to look here. And there's supposed to be something on here that tells me, besides the parts of my build and what we're running currently. F3 and FPS and TPS hidden. Ping hidden, light map hidden. To edit, press F3 and F6. Oof, that's a lot of FX. Hold on. More technical difficulties before we... Okay, one simple Google later, and it is F3 and G. There we go. Oh, chunk pie. See, and this is why I need to check, because this is crazy. But it looks like, as far as I'm aware, this chunk's fine. Right, yeah. What am I looking for? What am I looking for? Okay. Okay, so I just actually used a seed finder and just mapped out the area of which wasn't slime chunks, which is a decent amount. I'm not sure how many chunks it actually is, but it is enough space to hopefully get us going. And there's more in the area too, so it's not a big deal if I like don't get to use it all. So I'm just gonna fix this. But that will be important later. Oh, also, I seriously need to get like a pack here that shows me when these are ready to go. Because obviously I cannot tell. And that is a problem. Because it means that I'm pulling things too soon. And we don't want that. We don't want that. So. Whoopsies. Yeah. So it's like been, I'm gonna say 2 weeks since I last filmed anything. And I mean, that's not really like surprising. I do have a pretty flimsy, I want to say, of a film schedule. Because I don't know, it's something for fun. And I've kind of just been, I don't know, chilling. I recently got, sorry, the problem with the carbonated drinks is that it always adds too many bubbles and now I'm bubbled. No, I did recently get Hello Kitty Island Adventure, which is pretty chill. And I've been playing that a little bit. So that's pretty exciting. Some old friends of mine are wanting to restart a server, and while I'm more than willing to join, I'm definitely being reminded as to when I stopped playing in the first place, because we've got some differing opinions on how the game should be played. But I'm here for a good time, so I'm very excited. Yeah. Oh, I went and saw the pro shot of Hadestown recently. That was pretty exciting. What else? I don't know if there's anything else, to be quite honest. What? Rude. Rude. Thank you. I love having enchanted tools that actually work. What was I saying? I don't even know anymore. But, oh yeah, I went and saw the pro shot of Hadestown, which was pretty exciting. I'm not gonna lie, I mean, I've seen it kind of before, but it still was nice to be able to, like, witness. And, I mean, a pro shot is always pretty good looking, so can't say I, had a horrible time with it, you know? There's gonna come a point here where I will have to, use those key points that I made to just create the biggest fenced-in area of our existence. But I figured, you know, why not chop some wood and catch up a little bit here? It's not like you're doing anything. Yeah, the pro shot's really cool. If you have the opportunity to go and see the pro shot, I would recommend it. Granted, I know that, like, since it's no longer the first weekend, certain times in certain areas, it's not exactly, like, feasible. And I say this as somebody who was telling my manager about it, and then when she went to go look at it, she was like, there's one at 9 a.m. And I was like, there should be more. And she was like, only 9 a.m. And I was like, you're telling me you don't want to go and watch Hadestown the musical at 9 a.m. and for breakfast have popcorn and a Slurpee? God, lame. So obviously she's not going, but but it's still funny. It's still pretty funny to me. And if you have the ability to go, I would do it. I mean, I enjoyed it, even if I do think that Reeve Carney was a little bit pitchy, okay? Hate me all you want for that opinion, but let's be honest, he really was just a wee bit pitchy. And I know you need to have essentially a tenor playing Orpheus. However, there was just some times where I was like, what a choice. Regardless, still good. Still amazing. You know, this is kind of like the whole, like, you can have a differing opinion and still enjoy whatever you watched. Two things can be true at the exact same time. You know, it's just like stuff like that. Like, don't get me wrong. You know, I'm gonna make a slime chest. We're gonna do that. Because I'm pretty sure there's gonna come a point here where it's just gonna be slimes that we're getting. Oh shoot, this is why you don't do that. A bit of organization. Okay. Okay. So okay. 1360 negative 4320. That's what we're doing. Okay. Okay. 1. Done. 1360 negative 4225. Oh. Okay, you know, we're gonna go to bed. And do that in the morning. So. Okay. Do you think I should make some more? Okay, so negative 4225 and then 1360. Oh shit. God damn it. No! No! God, leave me alone! Oh. Oh, I hate this part. Hold on. Is there one behind me? This is why I need armor. I'm pretty sure even if I try to like light these guys on fire, it's not gonna work very well. Okay, 4225. Oh my god. No, no! Ah! I'm failing so badly. I feel like every time I get over there. What the fuck? Holy crap. They're everywhere. It's like I take 2 steps forward and what if I did this? Okay. Oh god, I don't even know what one is yet. 4225. Okay. Give me my sword's worth. Good lord. Okay. 4225. Yeah. Okay. Because as I'm like, I actually would rather deal with zombies and skeletons and spiders and stuff than any of this. Like, okay. And obviously, I know that I don't have the other 4 corners done, but like, again, would rather deal with all of this than that nightmare. We could get away from the chicken, please. Okay. 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 So we're going to 1455, negative 4193. Oh my god, what the heck? Oh, oh, lost my fingers. Well, I've taken a screenshot. Fun. And I'm gonna need so much more cobblestone. Did I? No, so many idiots, or whatever they're called. That's gonna bother me. Okay. But I blocked in you, right?
Huh?
I don't like that. Do I think I'll be getting Smithman anytime soon? That's gotta better tools this time? You wanna... See, now it's my turn. Oh, this is gonna be so fun. I get to spend like 5 hours mining. Did I have an iron axe? No, but I've got an iron pig. Okay, let's go actually go trade with that guy. Beds up here? No beds up here, so this does not matter. Okay, 1 in there, 2 in there, 1's in there. In theory, everybody should be in bed. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, 2 houses done. Couple more to go. I feel like that was it. Was it? That was it. Oh, and I can't sprint no more. Oh, what are we at? Oh, 30 minutes. Do I have anything? Like, I'm running out of food. I have no bones to speak of. Well, we can roast these. No, we can't, because I don't have any coal. Oh boy. What can I melt? Yeah, let's make some charcoal. Okay. Yeah, because I think as soon as I can get these the fences down and get like some sort of lighting going, it's probably gonna be lanterns, if I'm quite honest, because that's gonna be like the most renewable. God, and I really, really want a traveling villager so bad. Also, I know that they're not called stupid villagers, they're called nitwits. It's just, I don't know, I prefer it. I prefer them being called stupid. I don't know. It's something about just like, I don't know. I don't know, it's just something about it. Okay. I'll just start wrapping it back around. Give one side a chance to chill out. Okay. I think I'm gonna just quite literally mine this until a traveling villager appears, or I have enough to keep adding to our really ugly fence. So I will be back later, I think. Yeah. Okay. It's been like 3 hours since I last did anything. And I've been really busy. You probably could not tell because it looks like I've done like actually nothing. But I've been busy. I mostly have been chopping trees and trying to get emeralds. And I remembered that there is the stone cutter, and that guy exists. And they give you like different kinds of stones. And I was like, that is way better than that horrible gray. So we're not doing the gray anymore. I'm thinking of doing the brick because it's easier to get the brick. I wish I had another wood, but I haven't had a traveling villager show up whatsoever yet, so I don't know how that's gonna work. But this is like my design so far. Though I don't know if it's gonna work because I actually don't know what the measurements of the build is just quite yet. So I might have to alter it. But I also snagged a lectern from the double building right next to us and turned a villager into librarian. And don't know if you know this, but off the top of my head, they give you quite a few things: bookshelves, glass, and lanterns. So that's gonna help with the lighting issue. Also, I demolished part of a building because it was empty and there was nobody in it. But obviously, I'm not doing that for all the buildings. It was just like there was a smithing table in there, and I was like, we don't need this. Everybody's kind of already ready to go. But I'm very tired of these darn slimes. So trust me, I am very excited. Oh, I'm out. Very excited to kind of like mitigate part of the problem and leave them all where they're supposed to be, and that is outside of my area because slimes destroy blocks, and I don't think paving down blocks is going to fix the problem. I don't think that's how you can get rid of them, and I'm not about to slab everything because that's disgusting. Like, you won't catch me doing that. No way. No way. So, that's the plan. That's kind of what it's supposed to look like. I'm gonna go back to kind of like just... I'm just gonna go back to what I was doing earlier, which was just like gathering materials, and then as far as I'm aware, the border is fine so far, but like, because you can see, like, they only come this way because they're spawning over that way, and they see the player entity data, and they're like, oh, we need to go that way. Except the problem is I don't want them. I don't want them near me. But like, you can see that they're not spawning in unless I'm nearby. So it's, yeah. But that is the current plan. I'm level 34, but can't do anything about that because I don't have the diamond tools to mine that. Oh, also, I messed up and I had another one fail. So I also cannot wait to make a better stone farm because I believe the stone cutter villager takes stone. And that's another very easy resource for me. And, yeah, kind of just gonna keep on doing that. And hopefully, like, I'll give myself like 2 more hours, I think, to just like collect materials, and we'll come back and work on it. So, see you. Okay, one more quick little update between a little bit ago and now. I've decided that I'm just gonna move all the trees out here and let them grow in this like lovely little patch, and that way I'm not having to run around and collect all the things in here, and I can just focus on the farming area of here. And also then things shouldn't be lighting itself on fire. So yeah. Okay, so we're back. Wahaha. While we're waiting for the final tree to grow, because I did actually go through all of them, this was how much wood I collected. I know. My arm actually really hurts, though, from how long I've been playing, because I've just been so lost in the swass. So, there's that. But while I've been chopping trees, I've been collecting things. Oh, they just respawned in. That's disgusting. And I've also been going through the garden a little bit and getting us some more, so that way as soon as we finish with the fencing, we can put in our gardens. I am gonna do another set of trees just because I sold, or I plan to sell like a couple things of sticks. I plan to be there for a while just selling sticks to that one guy. But don't know if you see, there's these lanterns, which means I know. I know it's all coming together. It's just taking forever. But we finally, we have lanterns now. So that's pretty chill, pretty amazing. I wish this tree would grow. Also, exciting development. I think I saw a cat around here. Can't say for certain. It might have despawned. But I think I saw a cat. And so our goal might be to dig a really deep hole and fish. See if we can get some fishies for the cat. I think that'd be pretty exciting. Do we need to sing the Let It Grow song from the Lorax? Let it grow. Actually, I don't want to get demonetized, but I'm just saying think those thoughts. Think those thoughts, please. I also calculated, because I do have some of the numbers right now. First off, I'm off for one of the sides. Actually, I think both sides I'm off. So this should be interesting. But from my understanding, it's 95 blocks from that point to that point, which means it's if I were to do it where it's 3 in the middle and then there's the 2 logs, that's 5. So that would be 19. However, I didn't like 3. I liked it or 5. I liked it as 7, where it was 5 in the middle and then the 2. But that puts us at 13 and a little over a half. Which, I mean, I still could do stuff. I don't mind, like, making one just smaller. But still, I don't know. I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. And we'll just see what it looks like in the middle. Yeah, kind of just running around. I guess we wait for that tree to grow, because I don't want to add any more for this batch. So we'll just take some of the wood and go and do our thing. Oh, everybody's going crazy tonight. Ooh. Ooh, you just gotta love pets. But yeah. We're just gonna, I guess, keep collecting, because I have to spend emeralds to get lanterns, and I have to spend emeralds to get, not clay, but the, what's it called? The bricks that I need. Nope. I've been like slowly dismantling some of them, but I mean, also it's just kind of like, I don't know. I'll be able to get like another one in here. Hell, I can get 2 more in here, which would be pretty chill. I'm not gonna lie. That works. But I don't know, I think it'd be great. And yeah. And then hopefully once we get the farms going, because there's gonna be quite some space, and I'm not planning to make some very big farms. Just like separate ones, because I mean it's a problem with how the whole thing's going, where it's just like, I don't know how to explain it, but it just like they're all there, so I'm not able to get a larger amount, and I'm really hoping that like I can remove half of those things. Can you run through your little thing? Yeah, this is how many times I've done the sticks, as I'm now having him at mastered, which is just amazing. I guess that's not happening today. Now, where did I put? No. Oh yeah, and I also have a farming villager now too, but I did that way back because I knew it wasn't going to be good. Okay, this is crazy. And I also wasn't very smart, and I closed out the tab that had the slime chunks on it. I'm pretty sure I could revisit it, but I don't think it's going to have the same seed loaded, so I'm going to have to like repaste it in. This makes it seem like it's just so much work. It's really not. I'm just lazy, and I don't want to do it. And I'm starting to vocal fry because I haven't really had any water recently. I haven't liquidized something. I do like, because I've realized that the little ones don't do damage, which is nice, because magma cubes, the little ones do damage. Those guys suck. So it's nice that these ones don't do damage. No. And also, because I put away all my villagers, I like how I claim them as mine, as if, you know, I mean, I guess they're not really autonomous, they don't really have a voice here. Back off, you foul demon. Lord. But because I put them all away, I haven't really had an iron golem out. So that's kind of why I was surprised to see the cat. Because, I mean, there's only one wandering right now. Oh, shit. Like I'm doing this all in iron gear. No, I do find it funny. I actually genuinely thought it would have been a very funny thing if it just, like, kept cutting out. And then it was just like, hey, so I'm back. And I defeated the Ender Dragon, actually. Yeah, I just got tired. You know, I thought it would be, like, hilarious. But then I was like, there's no shot I'm doing that. That's crazy. Because I enjoy doing these like this. And, I mean, I'm taking my sweet time with it. I'm not, like, trying to, like, push for a, I don't know. Like, what's a good word for that? I'm not trying to push for some sort of completionist thing, or, like, maybe record. Is that the right word? I don't know. Just because it's, like, how do I say this? Because, I mean, I'm enjoying it, and I want this to be a forever world. There is cats! Oh, we've been having creepers around here lately. That's not fun. See, now I feel bad. I mean, granted, I prefer the creepers over the slimes, but that's because I don't like the noises that the slimes make. Yeah, I need to get more Fletchers going here, because I don't like how long this takes. This is gonna drive me nuts! Man, leave me alone. Oh, shit. Come here. Nope. That being said, I am excited to get, like, the villager stuff going, because I would like better tools. Like, they don't even have to be enchanted diamond tools. Like, literally, just anything's better than what I've got. So. Oh! That's pretty picturesque, I think. Just a lonesome tree. But, like, I don't know. Like, if you look at this now, it's just like, obviously it's working. You know, it's doing as intended, but I would prefer to kind of have space for this stuff. I like how the villager's trying to get to my bed, but can't. That's pretty funny. But the tree's done, so let's go deal with that. Oh! I was wondering what that was. I was like, was that a fallen, like, leaf or something? Nope. Also, really funny story. When I was trying to lock in this villager right here, and I bought so many damn axes, and I've officially gone through majority of them, and all I have remaining are literally these two. And I think that that is hilarious. Also kind of funny, I was contemplating going to see the pro shot of Hadestown again tonight, because I won a few days ago. But then I spent, like, literally the past 3 to 4 hours just playing this game. So, obviously that's not happening, and that's okay. I'll see it again someday. Come on. Please. Pretty please. Who needs to go to the end to get all that freaking XP when you've got slimes on a freaking super flat world? God. Dog water aim. My God. Really, we will never have a problem with slime cubes or balls. Because, like, oh, cleared out the entire chunk, finally. Oh.
Huh?
Okay. I think that's plenty. Do you guys sell candles now?
Huh?
That's interesting. Oh yeah, and this guy's got fire prot too. Obviously it's not the best, but
Huh?
Look, man, I only had so much. Okay, scooch. I could only do so much. Okay. Okay, that's 6. Hey. I just need about these freaking problem. Okay. Oh boy. Oh my god, all the kitty cats. Finally. I mean, I wish we had dogs too, but I understand why we wouldn't. Okay. Alright. Oh yeah, and of course I got like 3 freaking stacks from it, so we can do some serious damage now. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I know I said it. She said it. She said it. Is that a chicken? Yes, it was. Oh, hey. Chill. Ba-boom. And we still have so much more spare. I can probably put that all into... Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen soon. Now, if I had I don't even know what the word is. I don't know. If I had something, though, so it could make this a lot easier. Got so much stuff. Okay. It's starting! Yeah. It's kind of... Well, we've got all of this. It's kind of just all we're doing right now is just trading in to get this all done. I mean, there's still way more in there. And, I mean, if I'm growing more, like, we're gonna have plenty. But I'm just concerned mostly about how much bricks I have. Because that's not gonna be a lot. That's not gonna do me in a lot. So, yeah. I used up all of those. Okay, 16, if I recall, should be enough to get me a sword. Whoops. Oh! No! Oh, no. Okay, well. Yeah, you're allowed to be angry. How about I give you guys some bread? There you go. Make a baby. I don't care. Okay, guess I am doing Iron Sword the old-fashioned way, because those are crazy prices. Granted, not saying that they don't make sense, because I just smacked the crap out of one by throwing an egg at him, but still, those are very high prices. I don't have money for that. That's crazy. Can't wait to get Silk Touch and just destroy all these buildings and rebuild them. I can't wait to find a freaking traveling villager. It's been way more than 20 in-game minutes and I haven't seen one at all. I just want that known. Like, and then I read online that I'm supposed to. Kind of just roaming at this point while we wait, because I don't really have much that I can do. Shouldn't you want to go to a bed? I do like to think I'm getting better at fighting these things. Oh my goodness, we're pushing on to an hour. For you, not for me. I've been doing this for way longer than an hour. This might be something that I attempt to chop off camera, because that is a lot. Where's my breath? Ooh. Yeah. Thanks for sticking around. I know I've cut out a couple of times and it's been pretty weird. Everybody's really like where'd they go at certain moments, but it made sense the time to not have you guys like watch me either do all of the chopping of trees that I was doing, because there was a lot. Hopefully in the next one we should be able to make everything ready to go to do the fence, and then no longer have to deal with all of these dang slimes. Not the slimes. I don't know what a slime is. But, I did a considerable amount of off-camera, like, chopping of wood. When you see that wood, I want you to know that was me and the iron axe's worth, okay? And that's kind of where we are. But I have enough stuff, and I even went and I even tested on a super flat creative world to know, like, oh, would I like this? I do like it. So, that being said, the materials that I've collected, so much wood, because, I realized I'm gonna need a lot of wood, you know? There's just no getting out of that. Okay. Okay. So it was this, and then it was this. Yay! Ooh. Like how immediately come back and I'm already like not even there. But we're gonna need quite a considerable amount of these. So okay. And I'll leave this here. I don't think I need all this wood, so we'll leave. Okay. That should be plenty. Okay. Cool. And I got a sword again, because I was getting a little tired of not really having one. Okay. Got an axe, got a pickaxe, have the food for the foreseeable future, and barrels and oak logs. And for now. Yeah. Hey, so really funny. I kind of thought that this was gonna be done on like its own separate video, and then I kind of realized that the entire time I just built, and that probably wasn't very fun for anybody, so I just said, you know what, why not? Let's just condense it all and call it a day. Which I did. And so there's that. It's been like, I want to say now 2 weeks since the last video, which, that's whatever. I don't really care. Because it takes a hot second for me to like get these out because you gotta like film and then record and then what you know what? We all know the process. We all get the process. And I'm just slow. Okay, that's what we're learning. I'm just slow. So yeah. It's been like 2 weeks. Don't really have much to add. Right now, all of Oregon and the Pacific Northwest is on fire, which ordinarily isn't that big of a deal considering we get our yearly forest fires around this time. But because we didn't have any snow this year, it's now really, really bad. And bad enough to the point where we've, I don't know, hit a goal. Ooh. No, it's not really a goal, but we've overcome the amount of acres burned. In 2024, it was 1.93 million acres burned. And 2 years later, we've crossed that barrier to 1.99 million acres burned, which, you see the number and you're like, wow, 1.99 million, that's crazy. You don't really like see how much that is. So I actually did the math. I did the math for you guys. So you're welcome. So 1.99 million acres have been burned so far. 1 acre is 43,560 square feet or 4,840 square yards. Now, for reference, the football field at the State Farm Arena in Georgia is 680,000 square feet. So, for 1 acre that goes in, or for every football field, 15.61 acres go into it. If my math is correct, I mean, this is square footage, so it's not, like, I probably am missing something. I probably have to square something. So maybe it's not 15.61. But I will say the square footage and the acre per is correct. So for the 1.99 million acres burned so far, 2,926 and a half football fields could fit in the amount of acres that are burned. So if the first math part wasn't correct, which probably wasn't, let's be honest, I'm no mathematician. There's a reason why I don't do anything accounting, anything like that. The second part should be correct. Also, Spokane, Washington just got absolutely fucking nuked this past weekend when I'm filming. Um, there was supposedly somebody lit a fire, an arsonist, and it burned down so many homes, and it's just a devastation. And we're just, as somebody who really enjoys the outdoors, and I do mean really, because frankly, I do like to be inside a lot, but the past couple of summers I've been going out and paddleboarding a lot more and just being more active and more present in the outdoors. And I mean, this past year, with the rise in data centers and destruction of our ecosystems and environments, I've been trying to become, more environmentally conscious, more understanding of how all these things work. And we knew since this winter that this summer was going to be a bad summer. Like, ask anybody, we knew. Like, this wasn't something that was like, I don't know, confusing possibility. Nobody sat here and was like, yeah, we think it might. No, like, we knew that it was going to be a bad summer. We knew it was going to be rough. We knew kind of going into the summer season that it was going to get a little dicey, but I don't think anybody predicted it to be this dicey. Um, and it's a frustrating show because these families in Spokane, Washington, they now are out of a home, out of their items, out of their things. Family members, like pets, could have been lost, or people, you know? And what can we really do? At this point, it's just like we're all watching this shit show happen and just hoping above whatever's out there that, you know, it's it's gonna be fixed, that it's gonna be all right, that magically all these fires are gonna just get put out. And, right now they're not. Right now we're dealing with a genuine water crisis because we're taking too much and not getting enough back. And I'm sorry to make the rest of this video very depressing. It sucks right now. This is just kind of how it is, and it's hard. It's hard. It's hard being a person, being an adult. We all have technology. We're all kind of aware of what's going on all around the world. And I mean, you can be grateful for all this technology, but let's be honest, with this access to information from everywhere, it's a stress inducer. I'm stressed all the time these days, and nobody wants to hear that there's so many fires, and nobody wants to hear that, all these families now have to fight with insurance companies to get their claims made back. And we all know insurance companies are not going to want to actually give you your money. They want to give you as little as possible, because how else are they going to keep the lights on? And it's a sucky situation to be in right now, and I feel fortunate, and yet also I can empathize this, like, frustration of, like, not having answers to questions that I think the general population has. Um and yeah, it's just a terrible place to be in.
this past weekend during the fires, I went out to Trillium Lake, which is in the Mount Hood area, and you couldn't even see Mount Hood, and it's not like it's far away, you know? And then today, we got back yesterday evening, and then today they've evacuated the same area that we were in yesterday. And it's just like, oh, we were right over there. I mean, it makes sense because yesterday it was poor air quality, this much smoke isn't safe for anyone to breathe in, but what are we supposed to do, I guess? I don't know. Huh. There's not really an end part to this. It's just a frustrating experience. And I hope that many people don't really have to deal with this. I hope that the rest of the year this just is something that we can all think back about and go, "Oh yeah, 1.99 million acres burned. Okay. Next year let's try to shoot for less." Uh, And I guess in other news, I keep losing my wireless earbuds, so that's also another problem. Not as important as the other one, though, now is it? Okay, bye.
All right. Man, I got 10 minutes left. What am I gonna do with those 10 minutes? All the interesting stuff, I guess. I don't know. Um, I mean, I am glad that I have all the wood that I need, though. That's making me feel very happy. Just because, for a minute there, I wasn't sure. And it's kind of annoying to make more. Oh, I'm gonna have so many fun little farms over here. I'm so excited. I also like how I've managed to keep these 3 buildings in here. That's kind of funny to me. I mean, these 2 are the main ones that I normally use, so that's... But, yeah. And I'm really gonna have to revisit that slime chunk checker because I'm not so sure about it. Okay, so I'm gonna have back here on that side. So, 1, 2, 3. take out one and do 2 on each. Okay, so then. How am I already at 51 levels, dude? What the heck? 3, 5, 6. That's 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 4, 6, 7. 2, 4, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whoa. Okay, so that's fixed, at least. That's great. And I think this is where I'm going to end it off today. A little bit shorter, but frankly, the last 3 that I've done have been like over an hour long. So, thanks for chilling and building with me. I know it wasn't very eventful, it was just a straight on hour of building, but at least it's better than a straight hour of just chopping wood. So, take with that the grain of salt that you would. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Hope my muttering helped with something. But yeah, thank you so much. See you later. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye.